Welcome to AutoCAD 3D World. This video is about the 3D modeling and for those who have developed their concept on basic 2D drafting and annotation and are looking to start AutoCAD 3D modeling. So after learning this course, you will have basic idea on 3D of AutoCAD. So let's directly jump into our course. Now let's first talk about recognizing the 3D environment. So the user will use the same software to draw 2D objects and 3D models, but AutoCAD separates the two environments by applying two different rules. So you can go to the Start Drawing portion, or you can press Ctrl and N, and you can either select AutoCAD 3D.dwt template and open the file. And this template file will help you set up the 3D environment needed to start building the desired 3D model. Or you can use the 3D basic workspace or the 3D modeling workspace present here, and you can either go to 3D basics or 3D modeling from the workspace switching option in the status bar. So let's have a look at the basic layout of the 3D modeling section. So the 3D modeling section first consists of the same tabs like Home, Insert, Annotate, Parametric, View. So let's start with the Home tab, and you can see that there are pretty number of tabs like we had in the AutoCAD 2D, and it consists of Home. So this tab is new, this Surface tab is new as well, and the Mesh tab, Visual tab, and the Parametric tab, Insert, Annotate, View, Manage, Output, and these tabs are from the same AutoCAD 2D drafting and annotation settings. So you can also have a look at different panels available in the 3D modeling section. So now this is the workspace of the 3D modeling section, and you can switch the modeling workspace from this icon in the status bar, which is the workspace switching icon denoted by a rounded setting icon. And right now we have the 3D modeling option checked. You can either switch to drafting and annotation by checking this option. So in the next option we have the Viewport Control, which is this icon, and let's click here. So you can either check the Viewcube to open it or uncheck it to close the Viewcube. You can do the same with the navigation bar, and you can also bring the steering wheel. We will talk about the steering wheel in a moment. So let's delete this steering wheel for now. And you can also go to the Viewport Configuration list from here, from where you can create viewports like the 2 vertical viewports or 2 horizontal viewports, or you can also create 3 right viewports, 3 left. So let's have a look at the first, the second, which is the 2 vertical. So you have now the 2 vertical viewports in the workspace. Also you can restore the viewport by checking this option. And now we have the few viewports, which is 4 number of viewport. This is the top view, this is the side view, this is the right, and this is the left. So let's press Ctrl and Z, and the next option is the View Control, which is this option available here right next to Viewport Control. And the AutoCAD provides 6 2D orthographic views and 4 3D views. The 6 2D orthographic views are top, bottom, left, right, front, and back. And the 4 3D views are southwest isometric, southeast isometric, northeast isometric, and northwest isometric. So to use this preset value, you can go to one which is the custom view icon and select the view control, and then select the desired preset view. So let's now select, we would like to go to front view, and now the front preset view is now active. So let's suppose we would like to go to the right preset view, and now the right preset of this 3D object is shown in the model space. So you can also find these settings under the Home tab and under the View panel, but this method is easier. So now let's have a look at Visual Style Control. Let's go to the top, or let's make it as was previously. So now let's have a look at Visual Style Controls, and the visual styles will decide how your object will be displayed on the screen. Now the default visual style in 3D template is the conceptual type. To issue this command, you can go to this portion of your screen and click on the Visual Style Control. So this type of smart window pops up, and you can have the preset visual styles in this list. Now the other way to reach the same is to go to Home tab and then locate the View panel and then click on the pop-up list here. So the AutoCAD comes with 10 predefined visual controls. You can have a look at each visual controls from this list. So in 2D wireframe visual style, you will see the edges of the object, line weight and line type of the object. Also in hidden visual style, it looks like wireframe, but it will hide the obstructed line from the current viewport. Now under the shaded visual style, you will get the same result of realistic but without texture. Now let's have a look at the realistic. Now in the realistic visual style, object will be shaded and smooth. If materials are assigned, it will be shown with texture. So the best way for you to get to know visual styles is to see them on the screen and experience the effect on your own. Now using the View panel will allow you to see the effect of the visual style on the objects right away whenever you select the desired visual style. Now let's have a look at the Ucs icon. So the icon present here is the Ucs icon, and the Ucs icon defines all the points in XYZ space with XY on the ground and Z pointing upwards. So you can see here, since in 3D we need to build complex shape, we will need to work with all sort of construction planes. So the reason AutoCAD invented UCS is to work in different construction planes. So the relationship between XYZ axis will remain the same as it was in 2D drafting and annotation between X and Y planes. So the angle will remain 90 degrees between axes according to the right hand rule. So now we will have a look at the 3D crosshairs, and you can see the crosshair present in this drawing. So the positive x-axis is denoted by a red line and the y-axis by a green ray, and the z-axis is pointing in upward direction, and you can see the 3D crosshairs at the meeting point between X and Y axis. So now let's talk about the Viewcube. So at the upper right hand corner of the drawing, AutoCAD will show the Viewcube, and the Viewcube looks like this, which is the same as in case of AutoCAD 2D. So by clicking each face of the cube, you will see the 2D orthographic view as mentioned in the preset views. By clicking in the upper sections of the cube, you will see the same 2D view, and on clicking this section of the Viewcube, you will see the isometric view similar to southwest, south, east, northeast and northwest. So by clicking the lower corners of the cube, you will see the same views but from below. So there are a total of 26 views, a compass, and that will rotate the view cube. So let's make this 3D isometric view. So let's change. So now the last part is the navigation bar, and the navigation bar is located right below the 3D cube, and it consists of first option as the wheel, and with the help of this wheel you can either orbit or pan or rewind, or you can zoom. So you can click on this flyout to have other options of the navigation wheel. Now the second option is the pan, as we have talked in 2D model, and the other is the zoom extent, and the other is the orbit tool, and with the help of orbit tool you can rotate your 3D drawing in this way. So the last and the important thing is the 3D model, which is this model which is created by the user, and we will know how to create this type of models in our upcoming video modules as well. So that was all about the basics of AutoCAD 3D. In the next video we will learn about creating solids in AutoCAD 3D.